Take a step back and look at how society operates. From childhood, the blueprint is handed to us. Go to school, get good grades, find a respectable job, save for retirement, work for 40+ years. Then finally enjoy life. If your health and time haven't run out, it's a path millions follow, believing it leads to success. But what if the system isn't designed for your freedom? What if, instead of setting you up for prosperity, it's locking you into a cycle of dependence? A cycle where the more you work, the more you owe. Where every step forward is met with new financial burdens. Where security is an illusion and real freedom is always just out of reach. This is the invisible trap. A structure so deeply ingrained that most never question it. The illusion of success. Society's version of success is built on a fragile foundation, a degree that often leads to debt, not wealth, a job that pays enough to survive but not to escape, a home that isn't an asset but a lifelong liability, a retirement plan that relies on decades of sacrifice, hoping everything goes according to plan. The worst part? People don't just accept this system, they defend it. They believe working endlessly for someone else is the responsible thing to do. They think struggling now for a future payoff is the only way. But here's the truth. By the time most realize they've been playing a rigged game, decades are gone. The trade-off? A lifetime of grind for a sliver of freedom at the end. If they're lucky, the manufactured consumer. The system doesn't just want you to work. It wants you to spend. The moment you earn, you're taught to upgrade your lifestyle. Finance the dream car. Lock yourself into a mortgage. Keep swiping the credit card. And the deeper you go, the harder it is to escape. This isn't by accident. A trapped workforce is a controlled workforce. A society trained to chase comfort and convenience rarely questions who's really benefiting. And so, people live paycheck to paycheck, numbing their dissatisfaction with entertainment, distractions, and false hope. Meanwhile, time, the one thing money can't buy, slips away. The slow decline. Most people don't fall into this cycle overnight. It happens gradually. The first student loan. The first job that pays well but steals their time. The first moment they trade passion for practicality. First, it feels manageable, but month by month, year by year, the weight increases. They watch as dreams shrink, ambitions fade, and just getting by becomes the norm. Like a frog in slowly boiling water, they don't realize they're trapped until it's too late, and by the time they do, breaking free feels impossible, reclaiming control. Here's the truth. No one is coming to rescue you, not your employer, not the government, not a pension or a 401k. If you want control over your life, you have to take it. That means rejecting the script, challenging the idea that security comes from a job, refusing to spend decades waiting for a future that may never come. Real success isn't about collecting paychecks, it's about owning your time. That's what true wealth is. The ability to decide how your days are spent. The freedom to work because you want to, not because you have to. The power to live life on your terms. Now, not 40 years from now. But that kind of freedom requires a choice. Final question. Most will never escape this system. Not because they can't, but because they won't. They'll choose comfort over challenge. They'll trade time for temporary security. They'll let the years pass, convincing themselves that one day things will change. But for those who are willing to wake up, to break free, to take control, there is another way. The only question is, will you take it?